Hey guys, welcome to another video. And today is going to be not a contest entry, but a video response to Todd E Walnuts, who is asking for. Excuse me, I'm trying to lick peanut butter off my lips. Trying to jumpstart the community a little bit with a top 5 of underrated films or films that you should have in your collection, or films that aren't talked about. They don't have to be horror. They can be documentary. They could be drama. They could be whatever you want. It's your choice. So the first one I got here is one I've always brought up. This is like the 4th time I've recommended it, and still no one's checked it out, and it's all your loss. This is a film called Prisoners, and what turns a lot of people off about it is it has Hugh Jackman in it, and people think of Real Steel and a lot of those Wolverine movies and stuff, which I happen to like him in, but people say, oh, this can't be a horror film or a crazy out there film, and it is. Excuse me again, Jesus. Sorry, Todd. So basically, this story is about a couple who is living in the suburbs, and their daughter is abducted off of their front lawn one night when they're playing. And it's basically his hunt to find her, find the people who did it. And he's working with a police system that just, I don't know, they keep missing out on their leads. This Jake Gyllenhaal is one of the head guys of the investigation, who is not only looking after who kidnapped Hugh Jackman's daughter, but also looking after Hugh Jackman because he seems to be going off the edge and getting into some underground stuff, trying to find his daughter, and just taking things a little bit too far. And he's worried about this guy going off the rails. And that's all I'm going to say about it. But this is a fantastic film. This guy, the director of this film, which I'm not even going to begin to pronounce his name, I don't remember it anyway, but he's being hailed as like the next Stanley Kubrick. He's done Enemy with Jake Gyllenhaal. He just did Sicario with Benicio del Toro. I mean, this guy, he's knocking out hit after hit after hit. And all his movies, they're really captivating. They're edge on your seat, edge on your seat stuff. That stuff that, is going to make you put the phone down that's in your hand and get off Facebook or YouTube or whatever to watch the movie. It's that powerful. So, great movie. The next one here is not a great movie, but it's a creative movie. This is Escape from Tomorrow. This is a movie that came out last year, or maybe 2 years ago now. And this is a film that a first-time director made in Disney World, in Disneyland, outside of everyone's knowledge, which is not easy to do because, as he shows in the extra features, they're all over you. They got that place bugged, cameras everywhere, just a intense computer system that, it knows where you are at all times. It's incredible if you're a fan of Disney World like I am. I go there every year with my kids, and we love the place. But to think that someone actually found a way to film a horror movie there is crazy. I mean, this guy, he would have to go there almost every single day with his camera and the same crew and just do like a scene at a time and get out of there because they were onto him. And, this is like an artsy film. It's black and white. It's very image and, I don't know if the word I'm looking for, but image-oriented or atmospheric, I guess. But if you've been to Disney World or Disneyland, you're going to love seeing all the attractions that they have in there and the things that they got away with filming. It's just incredible. And the trailer for this, I don't know how they got away with the trailer for. The trailer, actually, they don't even care. They cut and pasted Disney's opening crawl and say Walt Disney proudly presents and stuff. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, talk about having balls. I'm surprised this guy didn't get sued, to be honest with you. But This is a fun watch. It's one I definitely recommend people check out just for the ingenuity of it. This next one here is, uh, Prisoners is still my favorite, but this one is a film that it's a grindhouse film that I learned about through Mondo Squilito here. He has a series of films he calls Mondo Squilito, I guess, but actually I forget I'm blanking on the name now, but he has a series of videos he does usually like once a month or something. He points to lesser known like grindhouse films, softcore, hardcore, adult films, roughies, whatever you want to call them. But this one here is hilarious, and I can't even begin to describe the plot of this one. I'm gonna direct you to his channel, Mondo Squilito, and look for it, or just go if you YouTube the story of Prunella. I'm sure his video will pop up, and click on that and watch it because he cuts scenes of this movie into it, and it's just crazy. I mean, you've got if you like stuff like Maniac and those seedy 1970s New York City type movies. I mean, this has got your name all over it, and it's got this guy here is he plays the craziest character. I mean, he's not a good actor, but his temper in this movie is so over the top that I found it kind of funny. I mean, he's doing stuff. He's every other word is an F thing, F word. He's he can't rape enough people in this movie. Every woman he comes across, he's having his way with them and talking down to them. When he does things, he's like when he slams a car door, he really goes overboard and slams the car door. I mean, just watch Pete's video. I'm not doing this one justice. I can't really describe it. It's something you just have to experience. But you'll see this guy's performance. He makes this entire movie. It's one that you're gonna want to sit back, crack a beer open, and you'll be glad you watched it. I'm just gonna show the back of it. Again, this one's got like a hint of Thriller or Cruel Picture in it. It's got a little bit of Maniac. I mean, I'm just trying to show you like a concoction of it. And it's got some hardcore scenes, I think, in this one too. But it's just a fantastic movie, one I'm glad to have in my collection, and I think everyone should check out, especially if you're into grindhouse movies. This next one, I'm losing my voice. Jesus Christ. Let me get a drink of water here. Yeah, I don't have any water, so you're going to have to deal with it, guys. Girls Gone Dead. This one here was such a great movie. I got this at Best Buy like 2 years ago. It has some of this Howard Stern cast in it. There's Ron Jeremy. It has some beautiful looking ladies. And this is just a fun horror movie. I really wish this came out on Blu-ray. I heard the director was selling them at one point or giving them away, but he didn't make it for sale legitimately. So I got the DVD. But, it has this guy here, Beetlejuice from the Howard Stern show. It's got Sal the Stockbroker here. Linnea Quigley's in this. Ron Jeremy, Katie Peterson, and Jerry the King Lawler. So it's got some wrestlers in here. It's got some Howard Stern people in here. Just a fun movie. This is just a fun watch. And this is just one, I just pulled off the shelf and says, yeah, this is definitely one I want to include in this video. The last one here is a documentary of the King of Kong. And this is the story of two hardcore video game people battling it out for basically who can get the highest score in Donkey Kong. And something I did not know was something that goes on. Actually, it's not too far from me, probably an hour and a half in New Hampshire. There's an arcade. I think it's called Fun Spot. I think it's Fun Spot in New Hampshire. And they hold the video game record holders, I don't know, some contest every year where some people from that enjoy the old school classics, Centipede, Zaxxon, Donkey Kong, whatever, Mario Brothers, like the Pac-Man, the full-size arcade versions, not the home console versions. You have to basically get the highest score while you're being watched by like referees and stuff, and prove it happened. And then you get put in the record books there, and you're called like the best of the best. And Billy Mitchell, who's straight out of the 80s, still to this day, straight out of the 80s, long-haired mullet guy, thinks he's, the king of the world. He owns the record for Donkey Kong. And this is the story of one man who's trying to beat him and become the best at Donkey Kong. And just the interactions between these two are just hilarious. I mean, this guy here who wanted to beat Billy Mitchell, he bought a Donkey Kong machine for his house and played it, I want to say like 10 hours a day at least, over the course of I don't know how many months, trying to become the best at it. And at one point he was sending videotape of him playing to Billy Mitchell and to people in this New Hampshire thing, trying to get a spot to compete there, showing that he was good enough to compete to dethrone Billy Mitchell. And Billy Mitchell actually went to this guy's house when he wasn't there, broke into his garage and like stole the motherboard out of his PC, out of his arcade unit, to prove that this guy was up to some funny business or something. But I don't know. That's just a sub story in this. This is just a great documentary if you haven't checked this one out. So anyway, guys, those are my 5 picks for Todd E Walnuts. Sorry if this went on a little too long or boring or whatnot. I lost my voice. I just got home from work, and I didn't want to wait too much longer to make this video, because if I do, then I end up forgetting and all that. But if you haven't checked out Todd E Walnuts, he's a great YouTuber. I look forward to his videos every week, and he's been on a spending spree this last couple weeks. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. This guy, he must be in the Wisconsin Mafia or something, pulling in some large bankrolls, because he has gotten more stuff in the last 2 weeks. I don't know how much he spent, but it's incredible. So anyway, kudos to you, Todd. Always enjoy talking to you. And I'm supposed to tag some people at the end of this video. And I know people that are always looking to do videos like this, Moods616, and I'm going to tag JP from the 22 Shots of Moods. And who else can I tag? I'm going to tag one more person. I'm going to tag Buckaroo Banzai. I haven't heard from him in a while, so let's get him making some videos again. So guys, you've been tagged. Go out, make a video. Just pick 5 random fills off your shelf that you think are a little underrated, more people will enjoy, and tag Todd E Walnuts in the subject heading to give him the proper credit. And that's going to be it. That's going to do it. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, don't forget, check out the trailer on this right now. It's The Story of Prunella. And I'll be talking to you. Bye.